What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today we're going back for some more Asaf Avidan. This is thanks to Sam's Buy Me a Coffee request. We're checking out the song Gold Shadow for a second time. We saw the In a Box 2 version.
Oh. And
Sam has asked us to check out the In a Box 3 version, saying that it will give us a different sort of a feel. It almost as if every time he performs his songs, there's a little bit of a different interpretation, perhaps. So we're going to check this one out. Here we go.
I didn't know there's a box 2 and box 3.
We are now accepting priority music requests through our Buy Me a Coffee program. You can find the link in the description below.
Send us a music prompt and we will get to it right away. But the same lyrics?
I suspect so.
There's a gold shadow, seeping through the door. There's a cold sparrow lying still upon the floor.
Wow.
Dead and true as lipstick, slow as the speed of skin. There's a gold shadow growing from within. There's a bent willow in the moonlight painted blue. There's a spent window silhouetting you. Deep and true as whiskey, soft and sure as lies. There's a bent willow reflecting in your eyes.
Wow. Very expressive in his facial expression and his hand gestures.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell when he was singing, his eyes were just like a little flicker. You could feel the emotion he has for that particular certain lyrics that he sings.
Yeah. And
he emotes it quite well.
Having had a little bit of time to reflect and reading some of the comments in the previous one, this song has so many phrases and similes and metaphors that are unusual and hard to parse. It's almost as if Asaf is challenging the concept of understanding and reality itself. Several people said that this song is really designed for the listener to decide what they want it to be about.
Oh, really? It's like your own interpretation.
Many phrases that, like, deep and true as whiskey, right? Like, if you drink a lot of whiskey, you're probably gonna spill the truth.
Yeah.
Or dead and true as lipstick. Right? Like that. Lipstick is not alive, right?
But
lipstick is dead, but lipstick, when applied, has a masking or a prettification,
or lipstick has add colors to it.
Exactly. And there's also a lot of color in this song.
As he said, the shadow of the gold shadow has to paint different colors. How you interpret your interpretation on that part.
Yeah. Lots of things to interpret.
Yeah, but when he was singing that at the very beginning, I'm like, oh, there's a gold rim by the door. And I'm like, it's just kind of neat how they picked a really great venue, because when he said the gold shadow and then it just focused on the gold rim right there on the building. It was just like, wow, it's just not coincidence. I think they meant to have that feature.
Well,
the gold
maybe.
rim.
I mean, they've used this room for many songs.
Exactly.
So
But I
maybe
mean,
they picked it just for this song.
perhaps.
Could be.
Here we go.
But now there's a girl out in the boat. Her arms are outstretched and she's barely afloat. There's a man on the shore,
See?
a rope in his hands. It's tied to the boat and he's pulling as hard as he can. Not to bring her to him, but to pull the whole shore and the whole world with it to her open door. All his voices are her, all his voices are her. All his voices are her, all his voices are her. Has he been here before? Nobody's shout.
Delicate and beautiful.
There's a silver distance, a luminescent glimpse. There's a river of resistance. It's dry to cracks upon your lips, brittle as believing, sticky as betrayal. There's a silver distance, opening like a trail. But there was a town before all the leaves cover the beauty of Adam and Eve, and they were blind and they were free to be whatever they wanted to be. But now they're just a prayer and a song, and he is so sorry for all that went wrong. All his voices are her, all his voices are her, all his voices are her, all his voices are her.
Very, very expressive, see?
Oh, yeah.
Even at the very beginning, but I knew he was going to, evoke his message through not just his vocal, but gestures, from facial to hands to
full body. Yeah.
Yeah.
One big difference
Yeah.
between this version and the previous one is he is only singing. He's not playing an instrument.
Right.
And
you
that gives him the freedom to like do his full body movements and all of that
expressions,
stuff that
yeah.
are just really expressive. I was also struck by a couple of his little phrases that they somewhat reveal beliefs of his. Things like the phrase brittle as belief, right? Believing in something, if you call it brittle, that means that your belief can be shattered by a small, things that are brittle can break.
Exactly. Or
Right.
crumble.
And so
or crumble.
if he believes that beliefs are brittle, that means that beliefs can be shattered or broken in some way very easily. It's a very interesting turn of phrase. There's so many of those, and they're so unusual in the way that he phrases them that the whole song just becomes so much of your own. You have to think about what you think that means, and maybe what he thinks that means, but most importantly, I guess, what you think he thinks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
it's a lot.
I mean, you have your own interpretation for each one of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way every time, but this particular, I mean, we know that he's very expressive, but this time you see the whole entire body, how he evokes his messages.
Yeah.
And how, when someone does that, that means he's voicing out to you, or also you can feel the hurt, the pain, and the when somebody you know when somebody sings to you and it echoes through your heart, it goes with his belief and it strikes you. That's what I'm trying to say. It strikes you because of the deep emotion he has.
Yeah, I agree.
Here we go.
Has he been here before? Has he been here before?
Beautiful. I like this one better than the other one.
Yeah, it was a different feel
It's a
a little
different
bit.
feel, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
I mean, I like them both, but I
I-
mean, this one because you could feel his emotion. He's giving it out.
He's more performative when he doesn't have to think about also playing an instrument.
Yeah,
He's just
I mean,
it's just his
I mean-
singing and his performance.
singing and doing the instrument too is quite hard. They make it look so simple and flawless, but he is just you know that he's such a great performer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the not being concerned with playing an instrument
Right.
allows him to be more expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting.
Well, thank you again for tuning into our channel. Don't forget to give your love and support to Asaf Avidan. His link will be in our description below. Thank you for your love and your support to our channel. We really appreciate you. Thank you for loving our channel, liking our videos to get the algorithm going. Share with your friends and family. Thank you for subscribing to our small, mighty channel to help us grow. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.